There once was a man who lived on the border of two towns, separated by a path on which his home sat. The two places were very different indeed. On the east was a quiet countryside town. Here the fields were vast and the homes sparse. On the west was a city, a large metropolis with buildings so high that they reached the sky. The man was not remarkable in any way, apart from maybe his bright orange locks. He looked neither young nor old, thin nor fat, tall nor short, completely unremarkable. He did have one exceptional quality, but one could not call it a talent per se, as a talent is a natural gift, and he had attained his skill through practice and hard work, which is more impressive. His prowess on the trombone was one built on routine and necessity. No one actually knows why, or for how long, or who his employer was, but every day, twice a day, he would walk along the path that separated the two towns and play an anthem to them. At 12 noon, he would march north, south past his home, and back north again. And at 12 midnight, he would march south, north past his home, and back south again. And in between these sessions, all alone in his little house, he would sit alone, smoking. A cigarette. All day he would sit and smoke and sit, only getting up to eat and drink and piss. And this is how he would spend his life, until one day, as he was sitting and smoking, a flyer floated down, must have got caught in the wind and floated down and landed on top of his ashtray. What's this, he thought, as nothing ever ends up in the path in between. Calder'S Circus, he pondered as he smoked and sat. Now this man has spent all of his life blowing into brass and smoking, and consequently his knowledge of the circus was minute. As a result, he confused the role of a performer to that of a clown, and all he knew of clowns was that what he observed from the few which travelled across the path. You could say he had a light bulb moment, but that would be to imply it was his own unique idea. With the hair part down, the man committed his day to learning how to make balloon animals, as that was all he had seen clown men do. For the rest of the day and all night he sat and smoked and blowed and twisted until he finally mastered the balloon dog. And the next day at 12 noon was the last time the man blew his trombone along the path. As when he went south, he kept going south until he reached the circus, where he continued to blow and blow and blow until he entered the circus and was never seen in the house on the path again. Thank you. Good night.